Well, welcome back, everyone. We got Amber here and Chef Paul from Mi Gente here with us this morning. How y'all doing?
Great, man.
Doing great.
Doing
Thank
great.
you.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing
Beautiful.
really good because I see a pretty good spread of food here. I mean, you like I said, you were just heating up oil earlier, and I was like, I can already tell like this is going to be some good food we get going here. So you've got this almost like 3-course kind of deal here planned for us, and then also you're going to tell us a little bit talking about this Taste at Home magazine, a way that you can help your own business out, but also a way that you're going to be helping up and coming chefs as well, which is super cool. So tell us just a little bit about Mi Gente first off, a little bit about who y'all are, and where the community can come and enjoy some of this food that we're going to get to see here in a second.
So I'm actually from the Dallas area, from Grand Prairie, Texas, and I was a chef out there in Dallas and up and down downtown, uptown. Was there for a while. We moved out here during the pandemic, opened our food truck. Mi Gente was doing really well, and then we saw a place in front of the Hodgetown Stadium, and I was like, man, I bet you we could do something there at the stadium right in front. So we parked our food truck in front, so it's still a food truck with a dining experience. So we take pride in it for sure.
We sure do.
And here's our social media queen, man.
There we go.
It's a job in itself. I heard Ali say that earlier, and it sure is.
It really is. It's all about the social media now, what we can do and what people can see. And I always say that the phone eats first. So if the phone sees it first, and then your eyes see it, and then we get to eat it. So
there we go.
Definitely, in Mi Gente, we got a variety of different Latin cuisine there, different Latin flavors. I don't really like to say it's traditional, but it's the flavors are all there for sure.
It's his own flair.
Yeah, it's just my take on different things that I've had throughout the years I've cooked. I've worked with guys in the kitchen that are amazing in different areas, and just learning what they bring to the table and what they had at their table at home and things like that. So I'm able to share it with people at our table as well. So.
Oh, we think that's awesome for sure. And so without any further ado, let's kind of talk about some of the things that you've got here, because I see some, a lot of people would think, okay, those are just a big old bunch of bananas over there, but it's a little bit different,
so
right?
These are what they look like initially. These are called plantains. So they're like an island thing, I think, for sure. And I'm going to throw some right here in the little cast iron skillet, get some rolling so we can taste. These are actually used in different Latin cultures and different islands, the Caribbeans, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, everywhere, man. They use them everywhere. So they do them a little different. They fry them like chips. Okay. And then we finish it with a ketchup mayonnaise sauce and a garlic aioli. But you just leave them in there. You want initially you'll fry them just the regular size, right? And then you'll smash them, and then you'll fry them again. Okay. In Texas, we don't mind doing that though.
No,
you know what I mean?
Not at
we
all.
don't mind it, brother.
We
fried
call
is
it
perfectly
twice
okay.
fried.
Yeah, twice fried for sure.
And also, the greener the plantain, the savorier the plantain. Correct?
For sure.
Okay, interesting.
And,
so that's kind of see how it starts there. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying we're gonna flip these here real quick, so they get kind of like a. You explain how you said they were. It was a perfect explanation.
Okay, so I explain these like as a smashed French fry.
Okay, smashed French fry. Okay.
The texture is delicious. They're soft. They're a little crispy on the outside. A little sea salt to finish. Savory. They're delicious. So we would recommend that you get these for an appetizer.
For sure.
Okay, this is the starter here.
Or, I mean, if you don't want to share, you don't have to. You can hold them off for yourself.
There we go. Yeah.
I like to say it's for two, but it could be for one.
For me, it's for one.
Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely something we've added this to the menu. We've had people ask about it all the time. So we're like, you know what? We're going to drip that oil in here. Let's go ahead and put them on there. Let's try it out. And people had different ways of doing their sauces, so we're doing them 2 different ways. So you have 2 different sauces.
So kind of talk about how you got into it, because like I said, you started down in Dallas and everything like that, but like I said, some of this is kind of island themed, kind of some Caribbean. You got, you have lots of different cultures kind of mixing in this, and like I said, you're adding your own spin onto it. So kind of what inspired you to really focus on this kind of, genre of food here?
So again, in Dallas, I work with all different kinds of walks of life. And knowing what they do and how they do it, and usually they'll say, hey, we do it better over here. So you say, you know what? Bring it, let's try it. So family meal, before we start our service and all that stuff, we'll usually have family meal and everybody eats together. Right. And we get to just kind of critique everybody else's food while what they cooked, you know what I mean? But it's fun, it's all fun, it's all just to kind of showcase your talent to the guys that you work with. Right. But yeah, man, it's cool to know that people are from different areas, but we all speak one language, and it's food.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good food.
So as we're running out of time here on our first course, are these just about ready
Yeah.
for us to try right
so
here?
here we go, man. So we got a little bit of that garlic aioli here.
Okay.
I'll throw some of the plantains here just like this. And then we got a little sea salt over here. So we'll finish it with a little bit of sea salt. And then I got a little bit of green onions here. And then I like to finish it. My little personal spin is a little squeeze of lime there.
I mean, that's my philosophy, is the more lime, the better.
You know what I'm saying? It can be
makes
taco,
everything better.
Anything, man.
Yeah.
A margarita, why not? We'll flip these right here. These are your
Looks
tostones,
delicious.
AKA plantain.
Yes.
Fried plantains.
Yeah, so those look delicious. Like I said, that's a good starter right there. Can we come back here in just a second and talk maybe some more main course type things?
Of course.
Talk more of kind of your personal philosophy on things?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Well, we'll be back here in just a second. We've got more with Chef Paul and Amber here with Mi Gente when we come back.